hope you are doing well. So this is just going to be a random reading for Cancer season. Anything you need to know in this moment. I'm going to give it like 2 minutes just so the energies could align and more people could come in. I hope you guys are doing well. So if you like information on any general or personal readings, that info is in the description box. First spread. What do you guys need to know? We have Nine of Wands, the Hermit in reverse. Okay, Nine of Wands. This is the time to guard yourself, protect your energy. Watch out from anyone for the past trying to come back in. Watch out for any people being overly friendly with you. As the Hermit is in reverse, you're coming out of this Hermit isolation stage that you were in for a while, possibly closing off yourself to people, not really wanting attention on you. But with the Six of Wands, it's like you're meant to have victory and success. I said in sex, okay. I guess some of y'all are having sex after a dry after a dry spell. But success is coming for you. Recognition, especially in the work front. After feeling left out in the cold, because of this inflation that's going around, all of us are feeling it in our pocket, the Five of Pentacles. But just know that you will have all the necessities taken care of you and for you. You will have a roof over your head, water, electricity, basic necessities. And if you were suffering from job losses, this is something coming in for you, a job within the next 5 weeks. Because as the Hangman energies here, you've elevated, you've been crowned, you've gone through some sort of initiation. This initiation was a grueling 9 months of you having to fend for yourself, of it just being you and God with the King of Swords. You just went through something, or you're coming out of something that caused you a lot of despair. It caused you to maybe even lose hope on certain days, but you've maintained your equilibrium. You're somebody who's seen as a soldier, and do you see how there's this string attaching itself to this person's heart, and it's coming from the divine? It's like you have cosmic ancestors that are healing you right now. All of your prayers that you've had are being answered slowly but surely. Yes, a lot of people are going to be leaving your lives. You can expect like sudden upheaval and changes in your lives, jobs ending, people that you've known for years switching up on you, masks slipping and falling. And it's because whatever you've asked for this foundation to be formed and for it to come in, it means you need to be released or release yourself from situations that no longer serve you. So those of you that have decided to drag your feet and not release yourself from relationships that you know are toxic, connections that don't serve you, well, you're about to get the rug pulled right out from under you. But it's going to work out in your favor in the end, but it will be uncomfortable because you get it. Once this expiration date expires, you know, once you take too long to do what's best for you, the divine steps in, God steps in and puts you in this hangman position where it's like, okay, well, I want what's best for you. I see what you want. I see the elevation that you're supposed to go through. However, I also see the certain obstacles on your path, the people that don't serve you, the people that are constantly putting more work on your plate. And you may even have people doing against the ones because they know that you're somebody who's meant to change the world. Those of you that have had visas be denied in certain countries or applications be denied, is because they know who you are and they're trying to stop you. They're trying to stop you from getting into the country that you're trying to get into. When you get there, you're going to start networking with people, you're going to start activating people, and these demons that run the planet, all one conglomeration of just demonic energy, and they know that the meetings and the light workers are being activated. So now with the Ace of Pentacles, some of you have a new house coming in, new home, new car, new job, new relationship. It really just depends on what your specific wish was. But look, this is even going to be a blended family situation with the Ten of Cups. You having emotional fulfillment after a period of time of you having to constantly be defensive with people, not being able to trust people because everyone trusts snakes you out, treats you as if you're disposable, or they use you for a specific goal in mind. And once that goal has been completed, they just toss you off like a rag doll, like you didn't even mean anything. And this was because it was a lesson that you were meant to go through. All those people were activated or hijacked to treat you the way that they did because this was what was supposed to help you elevate. Look, if you look at the top of this woman, being awakened, there's like symbols. I don't know what language that is. That looks like something galactic or ancient. There's certain activations that you're going through that you had to go through, that you needed to go through certain trauma. Pressure creates diamonds, so you can't expect to just be comfortable and everything just be happy and kumbaya. That doesn't build character or grit. And to be to the place where you've been asking for, to be the person or in the position that you've been asking for, you have to go through certain trials and tribulations. Life is not a cakewalk, it's a marathon. And don't try to exert all of your power and all of your energy in one specific thing, when as soon as you get through this one task that you just went through, look at how tired and exhausted you were. You had the key all along. The key has been inside you, inside your brain, inside your DNA codons all along. All you had to do was just look up and just realize who you are, and realize the fact that you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be in the public eye. And those of you that try to watch, people were trying to blind you intentionally to keep you stuck. Because if you don't know who you are, if you're not in the energy of standing in your power, having authority, being discerning, being methodical, making head over heart decisions, people know that the best way to get to you is through your heart and your emotions. And they know what your abandonment issues are because you've told them. Or these are people that are just as awakened as you are. We all have gifts. It just depends on how we use our gifts. Some people use their gifts to get what they want at all costs. Some people use their spiritual knowledge to deceive other people, to keep people stuck. Candle magic underneath here again. We have certain people that feel like they have dominion or power over God, and all of that is being reset at this moment. And just know that anybody that has been sending anything your way, it's ricocheting right back to them. And you will see this with your own eyes. Let me see. I'm going to use my essential messages deck. That way I can get some additional messages. If you'd like to purchase this, the link is in the description box below. I have a surprise or gift for you. Yeah, I can't make this up. Some of you have good surprises coming in, things that you wishing for, you know, those of you that have kids and you have to tackle it on your own, don't worry, someone's coming in to help you, whether it's a confidant, a soulmate, or a lover that's going to fit perfectly with your family. And this may be like a blended family situation. Others of you, this is just finding that person that you can count on, someone that's going to help you heal yourself, and they're going to hold your hand, and vice versa. This is someone who's going to be there for you when you're down, and you can count on them doing the same thing for you. And maybe I messed that up, I don't know. But with the 10 of Cups, it's just emotional fulfillment and you getting all of your cups filled, especially after dealing with people that just refuse to take ownership or accountability, refuse to take ownership for their own actions. They victimize themselves consistently. So these are people that just refuse to grow, and it was time. These may have even been your friends. Your friends cannot be trusted. These are people that you were surrounding yourself with. Lifelong childhood friends, maybe even family members, people that, you know, may have even abused you. Some of you have been abused since childhood, and this may have even ranged in different various forms of abuse, trigger warning. But all of that you went through, it was because of intimidation. It's like you've always struck intimidation to people and human beings since you were a child. So people have been trying to silence you and stifle your light since you were a child. And this just kind of carried on to adulthood. Others of you beat yourself up on top of society treating you with disregard. So please be easy on yourself. It's like all you have is yourself. You have to speak up for yourself. When something happens that bothers you or that, you know, is wrong, speak up on the spot. Don't let it fester. Don't push things under the rug and then explode at the person that really didn't even have anything to do with the problem that you were having in the first place. And I have this issue, so I'm just relaying that message to you guys as well. And I'm working on this as well. But you trigger a lot of intimidation in people because you're a healer. In one way or another, you're a healer. You tend to attract players that like having sex with several people that like juggling others. They like having people in their back pockets. And these are the type of men or women that you attract because they see your innocence and they feel like you're somebody that is an ally, and you are, because you reap benefits and protection wherever you go. This is why people keep you around despite not liking you, despite hating you and speaking ill about you behind your back. It's the fact that you've done shadow work on yourself, and this is what triggers other people because we're all the same. It just depends on the level of healing and going within and being with God. That's the only difference between all of us, really. And with shadow work needed, you were at a point where you were on the same vibration with these past people, and now you've elevated. Some of you like eons away from these people spiritually and what you've gone through. You're at a level of where you know what you want and you're not willing to settle or take bare minimum or breadcrumbs. And any players that you were attracting into your life, it was because you were kind of giving off that same energy of not necessarily knowing what you want. So you had to deal with what you didn't want so that you could solidify what you do want. And yeah, sounds like a paradox, but it's all intertwined. With the F is going on, yeah, there's about to be some major upheaval, shakeup, chaos, surprises coming in. These are things that you don't see coming. You may have been connected to people that were closet racist or prejudiced towards you. They were prejudiced towards your power and the fact that they couldn't control you, the fact that you had your own mind, the fact that you knew how to have critical thinking skills, because for some reason that's something that seems to be lacking within society these days. Critical thinking skills. So let's take a look and see another spread. What do you guys need to know? What do you need to know at this time? Ace of Cups. As you love yourself, you attract more love into your life. So the way that you want someone to treat you, this is how you need to treat yourself. You want somebody to buy you flowers and take you on trips and surprise you with things, you need to do that for you first so that you can give that vibration to yourself, because you're not going to get this happiness through someone else. It has to be first fulfilled on your own. That way you can attract someone who's whole within themselves, who will not be codependent on you to fill whatever voids that they may have. And this is the key to you getting love. As the Ace of Cups is here, this is also new relationships, new connections. This is also about pregnancies happening, especially after like a miscarriage or just having a hard time. Those of you that has been happening, it's because there was a specific time frame that was needed for this conception to happen. And whoever you were trying to have kids with, I'm sorry, but your bloodlines cannot mix. I don't know who that's for, but whenever people have miscarriages, they think like, oh, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe it's on me. No, you're trying to mix DNA with someone who's not for you, because your ancestors can see behind the scenes what these people's intentions are all along. And what goes into conception is way more than just sperm and egg. Like it starts from the divine. And with the Lovers here, this is all spiritual relationships coming in. Connections that are really meant to help you grow. They're meant to help you ascend. This is not connections where someone's treating you wrong, gaslighting you, making you feel unseen, unheard. Connections where you will feel like these are the people that you were meant to be with all along. These are connections that are going to help you transform and change. But for new things to come in, that means the old has to go one way or another. Some of you, these connections ending, it's going to be traumatic, or it's going to be in a way where something crumbles quickly over a short period of time, because there's a lot of conflicts that are coming in. This may be around you. It may not even be in your household or having to do with you, but there may even be some sort of like gossip going on as in regards to you, because of separating yourself from people that you're no longer surrounded by. This could be a group, a family unit, a friend group that you've ejected from, and you ejected from this friend group because all they did was stress you out, cause you anxiety, sleepless nights. These people could have even been like spiritually attacking you in some way. And this is what you're moving to, emotional fulfillment. This card came out with that other spread as well. It talked about 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, you having camaraderie relationships, people that you see eye to eye with. This is two women. So this may even be about same-sex relationships, being free, getting your homes. Some of you want farms, land. You're manifesting this and it's coming in. It's a matter of just time and circumstances and funds and resources, and the universe is going to find a way for you to get this money, because things can change within hours, within a day, within next week. So don't lose hope. Even if things in the physical, even if you don't have that money that you know that you're going to need, it's coming. Just trust. That's all you have to do, is you have to continuously trust and have faith and put in the blueprint and the plans that you have in store, and know that you'll be ready to receive. Because as the sun energies here, some of you are like whistleblowers in some way. You've just been exposing people left and right. This may be why you've even been isolated. You've been kept secret by the divine in a way, like sheltered in some way, shape, or form. It could have been prior to the pandemic. Maybe the pandemic made it worse. But this sheltering is because if you have like a precious gem, you're not going to put it out there so that everyone can see it and snatch it up. You've been kept sheltered because you are a specific weapon or secret. I don't know if you've noticed, but every time you meet someone, it's like they have a way of contributing to your path in some way. Like they activate you in some way, they help you out in some way, they give you a resource that you needed. Now you have to trust that that's going to continuously happen because you are in the King of Wands energy. You're a leader of, you execute that plan and you complete whatever goal. Prove to yourself that you are who you are, but at times you still have those doubts. This is also about relationship anxiety. Even if you're in a perfect anxiety, anything wrong with you or your partner, is just things that you need to work through. I don't know who that is for, but that's also something that people don't talk about as well. Is like once you do find someone, after dealing with toxic people that just didn't value you in any way, it's easy to want to self-sabotage or to even project onto the other person. And when that happens, the best thing to do is just communicate, because if you do have a person or a friend that values you, they will see where you're coming from and they'll meet you halfway. So let's take a look and see. What do you guys need to know? Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're a very loving, caring, nurturing, compassionate person. Anyone that calls you a bitch or says that you're an awful person, it's because they triggered that. They poked the bear to the point where you had to lash out at these people. And sometimes that's what it takes. Had to get out of the Wi-Fi, but it should stop buffering now. So as someone who's very loving, caring, nurturing, compassionate, you have to learn how to get out of that heart space, because that's why people took advantage of you consistently. Your heart is not only your greatest weapon, but it's also like a double what is that word? Double-edged sword, because it's also your weakness. Like people know how to get to you through your heart. So it's important that you always use your discernment in relationships. And you have someone coming in who's going to give to you. This may be a friend that's going to give you that shoulder, that support that you needed. This could be a lover that's coming in with some sort of gift. This may even be an ex that's coming in to give you a secret to be revealed. So if you did have any past exes that you let go of and you never got any closure from, these people can sense with the lovers and the lovers yet again. Look at this. These people can sense that you're about to have the relationship of your dreams, the connection that you've been waiting for, and they want to come in with the last second with everything that they've got. So those of you that have been like blocking out exes and people that you don't want to talk to, this is about to be their final last fight, and they're going to come in with everything that they've got. Now, if this is like child's fathers or mothers, for those of you watching, this person is going to go through court. They're going to try to use any children that you have involved as bait. So really just use your discernment, because someone wants to come in and try to confuse you. You're going to have multiple options in love. Those of you that are single, you will have multiple options in love. One of these people, though, is a snake. If you look, there's a snake slithering right then and there. All they're here to do is cause you confusion and illusion and keep you stuck. But it is going to be something that's enticing. It is going to be a door that will be difficult to close for those of you that haven't learned your lesson. Now, if you have learned this lesson of not falling for breadcrumbs and not letting people in that simply don't bring anything to the table, then it will be an easy choice for you, and you'll get rid of any deceit, lies, trickery, underhanded behavior that may have been sent your way. But some of you may have had a fight between light and dark. Your light self and your shadow self. This is about you finding equilibrium within yourself, because you have a path between God and the divine. One of these relationships is going to bring you closer to God. It's going to bring you closer to the light. The other one is going to make you descend right down to the devil, right down to this energy of feeling dis-ease, feeling anxiety, feeling loss, ideation, depression, mental imbalances, things in your life just crumbling down. You know what this energy is, because it took you so long to get out of that. Now, don't let anybody from the past come and drag you back in, because you have changes and karma that's coming in for you, karma and dharma, but it depends on you. You get to decide which path that you want to take. Some of you have to get out of that masculine energy, especially my females that are so independent and so dominant. You have to get into the energy of being soft, allowing yourself to receive, because you may be attracting men that want to be taken care of because you're heavily in your masculine energy, and that may be something that needs to be recalibrated in some way. All right, so let's see what else. What else do you need to know? Okay, this one's gonna be crazy. I can feel it. 3 of Wands, the Wheel, 10 of Swords, Justice, and on this side we have the Hangman, Prince of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this is probably a karmic masculine. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, because this was a card in the last spread that signified someone who was toxic coming in. Some of you, this is a toxic female. Others of you, this is a toxic male. So we have the energy of a karmic masculine versus divine masculine. So you're attracting a new person into your life. And whoever you were supposed to be with in the past, they did you wrong to the point where they changed destiny in some way. So we're going to call this person karmic. This person, here's the DM. This DM or this high-level masculine or high-level soulmate, whatever they are, person B, this person has been single for a while, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 years. They've been left in this energy of desolate. This is someone who was possibly cheated on, lied to, someone who, like, they don't really have much support. Even if they have people around them, family around them, this is someone who feels alone. They have been isolated just like you. And look, the divine is trying to give this person a cup. This cup is supposed to be you. This person, you and this person B are going to be brought together. Why? Because you both are awakened. You both have done the work. And this is going to be your knight in shining armor. This is a man, for some of you, that's going to come in and give you that love that you've been deserving. They've gone through this journey just like you have. They've had to leave a lot of people behind. They've already done the work. They've already gone through the phase of being a player and looking for what they want. This is someone who's aligned just like you are. And they're going to be coming in fast and furiously. You're not going to see this person coming. You can meet them online for some of you. You can meet them at the grocery store. This could even be like someone that you just cross paths with. The divine is going to make sure that you and this person come to light. But when he or she comes into your life, it's going to be simultaneously with someone that you've been waiting on all along. And this person's actually gotten themselves together, or they've healed to the point where they can try to rectify the relationship. But this person A, this karmic masculine that you left behind, that finally got their stuff together and is finally ready to be loyal and is finally ready to be faithful. And I don't know why I'm saying it like that sarcastically, because this person really put you through the number. Look what they did to you. 10 of Swords. They stabbed you in the back and the front over and over and over and over and over again. This person went through their karma. They're still actively going through their karma. And this past karmic is scared and afraid because the trajectory of their life since they did you wrong has just been like continuous domino effects of just chaos and destruction. They've lost their home. They've lost their car. They've lost whatever relationships they put over on you. It caused this person to elevate. So they went from a Page of Pentacles, giving you the bare minimum. You see how this person's on their feet, giving their wand or, you know, their vagina to whoever comes in. Just player from the Himalaya type of energy. And females can be like this too. So it's never just to one gender. Now this person all of a sudden wants to sit down. Now they want to be a king. Funny that after you go through all this karma, this person, everything they did to you was reflected right back to them with whoever they left you for. They got played 2 times worse than you. 2 times. You at least had divine protection. You at least had your angels carry you from whatever detriment, whatever depression you were. This person is actively feeling this sadness, this pain, this betrayal that they put you through, because not only did they get played by whoever they left you for, but they lost you in the process. This person's also having this revelation that you were the one, that they were not supposed to play with, that you were the one that brings karmic justice to his or her life, that you're the one that brings justice to any scenario that you were involved in this Page of Pentacles' life, this karmic's life. Because when it came to this karmic, once you left, it's like all the protection, all the divine protection this person had. If this was someone that was known to do illegal activities, every time you were around this person, they wouldn't get caught. They wouldn't go to jail. They wouldn't get pulled over because, like I said, the protection comes with you. Now that you're not around this person, oh boy, rain is falling consistently. Look, the sun is setting behind this person, and they want to come in at the very last minute because they're realizing that they tricked themselves out of their own spot, and now somebody else is preparing to come in. Literally, like if this man or this woman coming in to love you isn't here yet, they're coming in within the next 2 months. Within this summer, yeah. most of you are not going to be single anymore. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you've been reaping, waiting for your blessings, waiting for your benefits, and it's simply just time. That's all that's been keeping whatever this is from you, for you. And when it comes to this past karmic energy, this man or female that just deserted you, look at what they're in. Despair. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. So when you were in this energy, it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. This person went and laughed and hee hee ha ha to whoever else they were talking, gossiping to you to. It ain't funny now. I guarantee you that. This person, they have to sit in the mess that they dug themselves in. So this man or woman that's known to victimize themselves or not take accountability, you're long gone. So you can't be like this person's punchy bag anymore. They're forced to reflect on their own actions. And that's what, look, community, fallen from grace. The community is talking about this person. If they were known to be someone that had it together, that had money, that had the family, well, mask off. Whatever double life, triple life person had, exposed. So now they're the laughing stock. Remember how you used to be the laughing stock? Well, people are seeing you as a mature man or female, depending on who's watching. I feel like maybe there's more guys watching. Someone who's hardworking, someone who's honorable. Guess who's the clown at the end? And guess what? You get to walk off to your new life. This is just a chapter. Whatever you went through, it's just a chapter of your life. This person, they have to sit through spiritual jail and possibly even physical jail. Now, when it comes to this new person that's going to love you, this person may have like some court issues, legalities, or they just may be someone who is targeted. But look, they are a wealthy man or female. Okay. Don't treat someone based off of just what they can. Don't treat someone well based off of what they can provide for you financially. That money is not all. You can make money together. Money comes and goes. If you have someone that values you, they treat you with loyalty and respect. They take care of you. They value you as a person. Like, that's way more, worth more than anything financial. Because this past karmic, they had money at some point. Remember them? They had money. They didn't have really much to offer emotionally. So when that money crumbled down, the relationship, what did you have left over? Sex. Toxic sex at that. This person was possibly having sex with other people, bringing that energy back to you, making you sick, throwing your pH off. This wealthy person, they may not have money up front, but this is someone who has spiritual wealth, which means like they have the knowledge to get what it is that they need. They will want to take care of you. They'll want to, look, this is going to be your family. This is someone that you're going to consider family, that you will have possibly even family with. And this is your gift. So you get to decide which path you want to take. Do you want to take the path of the devil? We all know where that leads, to freaking disparity. Or are you going to choose and take a risk on this person that may not be your type? This is going to be someone who makes you question your very, I don't want to say like type. It's just, this is going to be someone who's attractive. They're just going to be someone that you're not used to, or there'll be some sort of shift that's needed. But with this karmic male, this past male, if you're dealing with the masculine energy, this past ex is not going to let go. If anything, now that they know that whatever they left you for was just a trick, this person's coming in like obsessed, crazy. So please protect yourself, because you have someone coming in with some sort of plan to sneak into your life again. They may even try to blackmail you back into a relationship. I don't know. People are crazy. But let's see. What else before I let you go? Four of Cups. Whatever you've been praying for, it's coming in. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't be so closed off to anyone trying to give you love, because with Judgment, there's people around you that you were connected to that are facing judgment. This is up to 4, 5, 6 people that all laughed at you when you were down, when they were supposed to be loving and caring and nurturing and compassionate to you. You maintained your equilibrium, you maintain poise, and the Lover's card is coming out a third time. You're going to be left with a choice. The choice between happiness, joy, and contentment. You getting what you finally want that you had been wishing for a long time, but it's coming in a little too late. You get to decide. But you have this Lover that will come in to bring you emotional fulfillment, because we have the Lovers and the 10 of Cups. But those of you that choose the wrong path, this is what it's going to lead to. Dysfunctional family, unhappiness, alienation, broken family units. So please do what's best for you, because you have a real commitment. a real contract. Some of you better jobs, better paying jobs that are coming in after this period of isolation that you guys have been in for up to, some of you up to like 6 years, where you haven't really been dealing with people and you've just kind of gone through this journey. And this journey was here to lead you to emotional fulfillment as well as long-term investments. The things that you've learned through this journey, you can't even put a monetary value on it. I mean, you can take those gems and those pearls and spread it using a podcast, YouTube channel, creating blogs, writing a book. So find a way to monetize the suffering that you went through, because what it's saying is that you guys are sitting on a gold mine. It's just that you haven't tried. You haven't really put in that effort. And you know you haven't, because I can see it. But within 6 months, there's going to be major changes that are happening, not just for you, but for your kids, for those of you that have kids. And when it comes to this past person that you're letting go of, I'm going to let you know what they want you to know right now so that you don't even get tempted to go back. Any past people, any past person, what do they want to say? You have taught me some valuable lessons that I will remember for the rest of my life. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, you have a fan for life, because you taught this person things that not even their family, not even teachers, not even, yeah. You're a guru. You were the best thing in my life, and I let you slip right through my fingers. Exactly. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Whenever things are going well, one of us gets triggered and self-sabotages, and that's possibly what, the past person did. And we also have, I still love my ex very much, even though we're not together. So this person actively tells people that they're in love with you, but when you were in their life, they treated you like shit. And they treated you like you didn't matter, and they spoke ill about you. But now that you're gone, they can see like the light. Their life is just not the same. The energy that you gave them is not the same. No one has ever loved me without conditions the way that you have. Do I deserve this? Yeah, that's exactly why. Because they're never going to get over you. This person, this karmic ex that you were with, they were supposed to be your twin, or they were supposed to be the person for you. But because they dogged you out so many times, because they kept treating you with malice and disregard, even though you were ever so patient with this person, their role just got replaced. It just might be the replacement isn't here yet. Those of you that the replacement is here, you're being treated with such value and care and respect that you wouldn't do anything to jeopardize this new relationship. And that's how it, look, if I can't have you, then no one can. Look, rage episode. I'm telling you, this past person is going to come in and lose their mind. If they see you with this other person, they're going to lose their mind. And I know this is true because all of this has been happening to me as well. And I've been having to like separate or just try to keep these two in separation. And I'm going to try to do that as long as I feel like it's safe, because this energy has been lingering for a while. So just be aware of past people coming in. And this other person from the past was a charmer. They had friends with benefit situations in many cities, states, provinces, countries, and they only cared about what was going to make them happy. And they wanted you to be like in a polyamorous relationship. They wanted to have you and their side pieces on the side, or they wanted to have you and their other lifestyle, and that was just not okay. They didn't vocalize this with you, but this was exactly what was going on. And look, I'm paying for what I did to you in ways that you cannot even imagine. Like, I've learned this lesson the hard way. Remember how I said this person's going through karma and their life just continues to disintegrate and deteriorate? Well, it's going to keep going on for a while, because whatever they did to you, it was severe. Even when this person knew what was the right thing to do, they continuously kept shutting you down. They continuously kept stepping on your spirit. Some of you had magic done against you. Some of you had your kids harmed as well. All that energy. This person is going to try to come back and do things the right way, but it's simply up to you how this goes. But that's the end of your reading. I hope you like it. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.